Okay, the review of employability services has obviously been driven by a number of things, including, or starting off with, the Cambridge Policy Consultants Review, the 15 to 24 Learner Journey Review, and the reality of getting Fair Start Scotland up and running. And that's led the government to realise there are a number of pre-employment support measures that need a kind of an overview of where are they going and how can we change that. The review itself is probably a very good opportunity for us to reflect on where the sector is at the moment. There are a number of strengths that were shown through the review in terms of the different parts of the stages in the pipeline that have worked, but also an opportunity to look at the challenges ahead. Where is the labour market going? What are the needs of employers? But more importantly, what are the needs of learners? The government have clearly shown that user experience has to be at the forefront of where future services are coming from.
I think the Employability Fund is a really good programme. And I'm always impressed by our members who are very positive and passionate about it. They love working with the participants and genuinely feel it makes a difference to their lives.
One of the things that the Scottish Training Federation's review has clearly shown to us is that there are a number of good things within the Employability Fund. We don't want to lose that. We don't want to throw a baby out with the bathwater. What we're looking for is recognising the challenges of the future around sectoral learner journey pathways for people, that we need to get better about keeping the good bits of the Employability Fund and transitioning them for the future and the challenges that lie ahead.
The Employability Fund is really good at helping those who face additional barriers and challenges to employment. For example, almost 50% are from the lowest 20% SIMD areas. It really does make a difference to people's lives.
If we look at the review and some of the things we found, I think the sector hasn't been as good as it could have been in actually capturing a lot of the good data that we have within our programmes, where our participants have come from, some of the more detailed information about participants and their needs, and ultimately where they're going. And that includes things like the SDS Management Information System not capturing a more sustainable outcome around moving into apprenticeships rather than just into a job in itself.
One of the big challenges we face is the short notice we are given of the number of places allocated each year on the EF programme. It makes it difficult for us to plan effectively and difficult to manage as a business.
And if you put yourself in the position of the government, what they're really looking for is a voice of the industry to speak to them about how they go about changing and improving services going forward. And that's where the role of the Scottish Training Federation comes in. It's better for us to agree amongst ourselves what the members think is important in terms of future services and use STF in order to get that position across to the government.